Okay, here we are jacked up, got all the tools I need. One thing I found is very handy having this car, especially for torques, is one of these guys. I have the 3/8, I believe, the small guy, right here. Helps. Here we go. Okay, I'm jacked up on jack stands. Make sure I brace underneath those for safety. All right, and I don't think it matters if this car's level for the oil change. Like I said, when you do the transmission, fluid change, it has to be level. So that's going to be interesting to see how I'm going to do that. But I think I can pull it off right here in the driveway in Connecticut, by the way. Middle of October. All the leaves are gone. Time to clean up all the leaves soon. All right, here we go. And it is very nice. So supposedly you're supposed to keep it running. Get it nice and hot for the oil change. I expect to use about 7.5 liters of oil. Let me show you what I got for this. Big pan's got to hold a lot of oil. Paper filter. There's the part number right there. Made in France. Necessary to take off the oil filter shroud. I'll show you what this is here real quick, if you guys can read that. It's an Allen 36mm socket. Tough to have this in your regular kit. I would suggest ordering one. All right, I have 8 quarts of this. This car is different. It takes different transmission fluid. It takes different oil than most of these Panameras and the hybrid, which is the same motor, just with the hybrid part in it. But this takes 5W30, recommended for my climate. Things you will definitely need is a 31-piece hex kit. Have to have it. And this guy. And of course, some good jack stands. Somewhere over there. Ramps. Now, I'm probably going to do the transmission oil as well. But we'll do that afterwards. I'm not going to use the ramps for that because it's supposed to be level when you do it. So let me just give you a little tour of my car. I bought this with 53,000 miles on it. There was no body damage. Ran really well. Did most of the kind of Porsche recommended checks before I bought it, and it's just really great. It's on bags. Has a lot of the options that I like. I'm warming it up here, so let's take inside here. Turn this guy off. All right, so here we go. Okay, first step, y'all, to remove this huge underpad. I believe there are 15. Torx 30. Is that a 30? No, it is not. We'll find out what that is and we will change it. I'll be back. Okay, let's see what we need here. It's not a 30. I'm assuming it's probably a 20. Feels like a 20. Let's try 25 just to make sure. 25 it is. Okay, and like I said, this is the 6-cylinder 2.9 liter 4S Panamera. So it might be a little different than the stuff you guys have used. All right, be back again. Do this like 19 times under here. Oh, one-handed mechanic is the worst. All right, I'm going to do this off camera because it's a nightmare. Actually, you know what? I'll set you up over here. Give you a little view of... How's that? Can you guys see anything at all? Let's just put it just like so. All right, hope it won't break my camera today. Fun ones. different. Okay. Okay. There's some larger ones in the back I have to remove. We'll get those next. I can see why people want to put this on a 4-post lift. Not a lot of room under here. You have to go all the way to the middle of the car to remove this huge shield under here. Giant shield. Probably full of rocks and stuff like that. So this is my sideways lane in the driveway in October face. All right, see ya. Okay, back under the car. 14 of these guys. Pain to take off. That is a Torx 25 on all of those. And then I believe there's 9 more regular bolts way under there in the middle. No fun, but I'm going to take them out now. I'll let you know in a minute. Okay, the rest of the 6 bolts are 10 millimeter. All right, you got to take those out too. And then this whole bottom panel should slide out. All right, be back with you. Okay, so there's 2 of these in the end, 10 millimeter, to pull out that middle shield. Then it's surrounded by 4 of these guys. These are plastic. These are very easy to strip. I think I have replacements for these, but just be very careful. You might want to take these 4 out by hand. These are all in the rear of that shield. The rest of them are the 25 Torx regular screws that hold it together. All right, be back. Okay, there you have it. Whole underside out. Ooh-wee. That was a lot of work. And what I removed. Okay, now time to get changing the oil. This is nuts. Okay, now we have to move the 16 millimeter bolts for this front brace. These are captive bolts. Just make sure there's not one on the other side, just to be sure. Oh, of course there is. All right, let me put you down for a second. Okay, so this side you have to take it fully out. There's a nut in the back. Pull it all the way out. Over here on this side, you just have to loosen this front nut. Leave the back nut as captive part of the piece, and you can just pull it off since it's notched here. Okay, make it a little bit easier to pull off. All right, get this out of the way. Put it over here. There are enormous undershield, which looks in good shape. Pull off the engine cover. Maybe I can do it one-handed. Trying to be gentle, but I do have replacements for these grommets because I know they love to fall off. Okay, first thing to do, grommet. Missing a grommet. Go find it. Okay, there's my oil filter right there in the middle. A lot of leaves under here, so it's probably good to take this off every once in a while. Oh, lots of leaves. In my previous video, I changed the front air filter. That was a bit daunting as well. Porsche really likes you to take the whole car apart to do simple things. This is my next plan of attack here. Okay, here we are under the car. Things all off. There's the oil drain. Need a T45. Oh, Jesus. T45. Okay, it goes in there. Back there, don't get confused. That is the transmission drain right there. So don't mess up and drain the wrong one. It's just towards the front. It's silver on this car. Oil filter on the top. No need to take off any of this bracing, which is really great. We'll take off some of the bracing later when we do the transmission fluid, but we're going to do this now. We'll check it out. And I imagine this oil is going to be very dirty. All right, check it in a bit. Okay, there's our oil filter, our old one. Stuck in there quite well. I have a new gasket and seal for this. All right, and There we go. I was wrong to tell you before. I have a 36 millimeter, and that is not the size for this, so I had to take it off with a wrench wrapped in tape, unfortunately, so I'll be correcting that. I'll let you know what that is towards the end of the video. All right, put this back together now. Oh, I got oil on my camera. All right, 7 quarts in, or 7 liters in, I should say. Let's check it, and then we'll add more if we need to. Everything's buttoned up here. Give you a show. Okay, got all the leaves out of the engine. All right, let's start her up and see if we're leaking. Okay, let's take a look. No leaks, very good. No leaks, very good. Okay, we got no leaks here after start. Good. No leaks at all. Perfect. Okay, we're going to check the oil level, and then we're going to add oil as needed. Okay, oil change complete. Drive-in mechanic from the Porsche 2018 Panamera 4S, non-hybrid. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we're going to button everything back up, and I'll show you what we're going to do, and then I'll see you later. We're going to do the transmission next. Okay, make sure all these grommets come off when you put the engine cover back on. They live here, and somewhere else that I can't see, but they're here. Okay, oh, right here on this little guy. All right, so we've got this all on. You might like to eat the insides of these things. Make sure yours is contained, otherwise you might get sucked into the fan belts. Okay, this goes on the same way it came off. Fill the snaps. Okay, very good. Our next guy to go on is our crossbeam. Remember, the captured nut goes on this side. There's the captured nut. Okay, this will slide in to here. Very gingerly. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, it's in. Okay, I believe we need a, what do we got here? 16 millimeter. We'll come back, finish tightening that one up. Let's see, we've got another one of these guys right here. Okay, bolt goes in the back of this one. Or the nut, I'm sorry, goes in the back, bolt goes in the front, just like the other side. This one is not captive. They give you a little bit of leeway on there and a little bit of space back here so you can fit your hand in here. Very smart Porsche. I gotta say, everything is thought out in this car. I really like it. Okay, tightening in that captive nut. Okay. Okay, we are all buttoned up. All the leaves are out of the motor, nothing in the corners. Make sure you guys get the drain holes. Make sure you clean them out good. All right, very nice. Just like that. Okay, so that was my first time ever changing the oil in this car. I just got it a couple months ago. I have 3,700 miles left to do. I need to change, but I brought it somewhere. It was very expensive to have the oil change, and I just didn't trust them, even though they're German specialists to do it. So I did it myself. I know I have the right oil in there. I know the right additives. Everything's torque to specificity, and it was a good experience. So I hope you guys try this yourself. Next step up, we're going to try to do the transmission on this thing, transmission fluid change, and hopefully I don't even have to plug it into the computer. All right, take it easy, guys. Thank you for watching.